Psychological trauma is a serious issue, And the more programs we hear on Unstoppable Live, the more persons we give the platform to vent, the more people we listen to, is the more we realize just how many adults is actually still suffering from trauma stemming from their childhood days. Whether it be from sexual abuse, physical abuse, or even psychological abuse at the hands of people who are supposed to be protecting them, mothers, fathers, stepfathers, uncles. It's a serious issue. And some of the persons that we listen to on our platform, they go to therapy. Some of them still in the process of trying to complete therapy, but it's not really getting them much help because of the extent of the damage. Family, take a listen to this episode that was shared on Unstoppable Live, and you will understand exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, when I was young, my mother had me, and she left me, my siblings, with my father. She came to a different community. She came to a different community, sorting for a good or a better life, as she said. My father, had my sister who wasn't his daughter, and my brother and I who was his. And you know, he couldn't maybe manage anymore, so he found my mother and he brought us, like me and my sister, not my brother. He kept my brother for a while, and he brought us to my mother. My mother said that she couldn't keep us, so she brought me to a lady, and she brought my sister elsewhere. I didn't really know where my sister was at the time. So, I was about 3, so, and she left me with this particular lady. As a young child, you're growing up, you're curious, and you see some crocus bag card tie up, and in a Jamaica we play, when you da call it Viva, and where you use the stopper, and you beat out the stopper and push the crocus bag card through and wind it up on your hand and spin it. Yeah, we used to take that off from another man's place, and the man used to quarrel about it. So the lady beat me and her son, her smallest son. But the thing is, she beat me more than how she did beat her son. So she beat me well bad because I thought that I wasn't her child. That's why she did that to me. So, this one particular night, it went on for a while because, some people sometimes they hear, I was that type of person sometimes, and I went and I pick another one. And there was this particular night, she was upset and she just beat me so bad that I run out in the cold in the night, and I caught a bad flu. Anyway, I was sick and I cried for my mother, and I asked for my mother to come home and come and see me and stuff. And when my mother came, well, she tried to nurse me back to health, but I wasn't getting any better because I know that she beat me and I didn't feel pleased with it. So anyway, my mother came. She called my mother because she said that she couldn't handle the sickness anymore because I was having fever, I was coughing badly, my chest was hurting me, and all these things. So she called my mother. When she called my mother came. I told her what happened, and I said, "Well, mommy, I want to come home with you. I feel more safer with you." She said, "Boy, she don't have nowhere if you put me, but she go find somewhere." Anyway, maybe a week or two later, she came for me and she took me. She rent a place and she had me and my sister there. But, she lived with this guy, and this guy used to come and, he never really come and give her anything, but she worked. So she used to take care of us by working. So anyway, things got rough between she and the guy. The guy used to do her a lot of stuff and abusive stuff, and I didn't like that either. And my mother stopped talking to him, and she moved on into a new relationship and she moved out of the house that she was living. She moved into a new house and she my father bring my brother up and she bringing this other man to the house. Now at first, all right, we never really have enough money. So sometimes in the poor home you dumpling and butter and sometimes some chicken back oil and butter and them little things there. She tried. You understand? So when you're poor and you're desperate and all these things, you will um draw yourself to a certain level in order to compromise. So she did that and she brought in this man. This man maybe could have buy 1 pound of chicken or 2 pounds of chicken or so forth. And you know, things were good at first, but then things started getting bad when he started to touch me in certain kind of way, and I didn't like it. So I brought it to my mother. My mother talked to him. He beat my mother. My mother said that I was telling lies on the guy. My mother said she's not gonna believe me in that and all sort of stuff. He was trying to actually do it to my sister too. So my brother one day I could recall he asked my brother to pick some ackee and my brother said no. As a child, sometimes they're not your dad and you're going to respond a certain way, and that's what my brother did. Him as a man didn't understand and he went to to hit him and he ran. When he ran, my stepfather ran him down and he couldn't catch him, so him saw this man coming on this bike and him take the man off him bike and he ride down my brother, lick him down with the bike, kick him down and draw him, came home to go climb the ackee tree. My brother climbed the ackee tree. Anyway, there was this particular day, because he find out, so me I tell my mother, say, my touch me and these things. Made it outside because there was this place, could have, like a hog pen, a old hog pen, and no animal no in it. But me throw some banana leaf over there and try to go there for cover sometimes when I'm not going to school and nobody is home and all these things. So I try to do everything to protect myself because I found out that he know that me tell my mother and he beat up my mother and then things that my mother tell me say a lie. So he started doing me this bag of cruel things in light bag and give my brother and show my brother afraid I'm now in light bag and give my brother and tell my brother to flash it on me. And my brother when he tell my brother, I said to him say, if you do that, me I go tell mommy say, are you burn me? He turned to me and said to me say, if you tell your mother that, me I go tell her say, are you they play with fire and burn yourself. So, you know, he do it, he make my brother burn me with the ladder bag and he burn up my foot and me tell my mother the truth, say I him give my brother the ladder bag for burn. He tell my mother say a lie and he beat me. Anyway, you forget about that. Go through all of them stuff there, Me go through it for years, years upon years, my mother now believe me. Used to send me go to Kingston, you know, up another place with this guy. And when me go up at the place with the guy, when we are past flat bridge, him tell me say, listen, over there, so there's one part you go over there, so you can swim and come out. But the next part over there, so you can't come out there, so over there, so me go through if you tell your mother again, say, may I do this to you. No, I didn't know these things when I was smaller. Him tell me these things. You understand? So because him a tell me these things, me did afraid. So me kind of tell mother me no want go back up which party ma bring me and them like something there. And then now this particular time my mother did a go up a we country, so me tell her, say, listen, me don't want go to wherever he want to bring me. I want to stay with you and go with you wherever you would go your country. She has said no, she has said no. So honestly, You know, when a child throw a tantrum, I throw a tantrum because I know what I was facing when I go up there. So I threw a tantrum and she said, all right, she'll bring me with her. She bring me with her. When me go to the country, you know, me say to me people them what she got to me say to them, why me I got you a thing. But first before me said that, me said to her, say, mommy, me I go tell so and so, you know, my family member. Me said to her, say, me I go tell so and so, you know. That was my uncle. Tell her, say, me I go tell my uncle. And she said, no, if me tell my uncle I go kill the man and all these things. So me I said, boy, you better me tell him that me they go through these things because me tired of it. And she said, no, no,
But
no, 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 me not fi tell
but
him. Me
what me
couldn't
not
hold it
understand,
because it
right?
was too much.
So she is choosing the man over you, is what you're telling us?
Yes, she tell me not to tell my uncle because my uncle I go hurt him. You not hear the other part yet.
If you had told a teacher at your school or anybody other than your mother.
Well, by the way, he was threatening me, no, but me run away. I used to run away a lot. I used to run away like every single day. Because when I reached a certain age, my mother did bring me back down and my father one time. And friend, she bring me back down and my father one time. And that started happening to me every single day. Me run away with my father. And every time I run away with my father, my mother call for me come back and my father send me back up. Where was I now?
About the uncle telling your uncle or
Yes,
yeah.
so me go over to my uncle and me tell my uncle and you know my uncle say really this a happen to you so the whole of them group up now and you know they instead then go down the theme and get him and bring him to the station and stop me, you understand? So them put me in the trunk of one vehicle, you know, and then bring me down. When me I leave the yard, the country, you know, the long time phone booth, them the one where you put your sense in and you make your call to whoever you want to make your call to. You know, I don't forget. I saw my mother standing there talking on the phone. But you know, when the guy just come in at the house, him brought in a beer, a teddy bear, right? That
Hold
I
on.
could go in and stand up and
Hold on there. Me still stuck on
him.
trunk. You say them put you in the trunk. I'm still stuck there.
Yes, in a because it was like a deportee, so I could have go in at the trunk
Oh,
part of it.
okay, okay. No, no, me understand. Because I was
And
like, I get it now. Okay,
yeah,
okay, okay,
yeah. Then put me in at the deportee chunk. Yeah, so
okay.
you know, the guy they give me one teddy bear. So when I see my mother at the boot, me assumingly know say she a call. You understand? So when I reach down there now with my uncle, that the first thing that I look for was that beer. You understand? And I never see the beer. So I say, okay. So my mother call and tell him to leave because him not leave that beer there if him run. You understand? So anyway, my uncle come and my uncle they look for him and then can't find him and all these things and you know I don't see him back for a long, long while. So, you know, this man now when me they go to school and then something there, you know, this man used to like give it like my sister and me like, you know, take care of we as a big man. You know, he used to take care of we and you know he never wants to do anything to it. So when our life now, me introduce my mother to that man and my mother, you know, things go on a little bit better. But the thing is me and the man couldn't get along because I didn't eat vegetable. And him every time him cook with vegetable. You understand? So him want force me to eat vegetable. And me try to eat it and me vomit it up back. So one day him beat me and from the first day him beat me, just continue with it every time. So me draw one knife off him one time and he tell my mother say me have to come out of the house. Then the time then me about 13 in grade 7, right? So she did marry to the man at the time now because that man run gone and she moved into a new guy now and thing. And he married to him and thing. And the man saying nah, keep me at the house. You understand? So he put me out. He put me out of the house and my mother put build one room and give me and me did go on easy. She used to cook and give me little food and thing, but the thing is, me still have that little thing in me what she, hold back, and me always a question her on it. I ask her why she not believe me. She just tell me say me a stress her out and me a this or me a that. So sometimes I just feel some way and it bother me. It bother me. So me go one certain way and me live with my sister there, my sister and my brother now. Them my sister live with fear man, my brother live with fear woman. Nobody care about me. So me under one roof where nobody know. My mother gone a foreign now for the first. Me not have no mother, me not have no father, my sister no business with me, brother no business with me. So, as a child like that, sometimes you may stray. Well, my mother used to give me money at first to go to school and then like something there because of one thing. She never like no give me money at them times there, but she gone no one thing and you as a little girl, gone out you take one. I one little lick, you find one little boy where you like and then thing this so you go give him one little piece. After the time, me go have sex the one time and thing and my brother and my sister inform for me and they Saturday morning, my mother call me and tell me say she not sending no big woman to school. Me stop going to school for a while because she not giving me anything. You understand? So this man now one day, see me and they say to me say he like me and then little something and me I like me little and feisty because me I go through this little phase and mother say now send me a school and then little thing there me I say so he give me number me give him back for me no for me number and thing and he call me the night and me and him talk and the next night me and him talk the next night he invite me down the road and me and him sit down there they talk and him a said to me say what age me be me tell him 14. He said to me, say, no, sir, you can't be 14. I say, yes. So he said to me, say, why you not going to school? I said to him, say, well, my mother say, yeah, big woman and I said, no, big woman go to school and then sitting there. So him say, all right, that was about the Wednesday. I meet him the Sunday and him call me the Wednesday if he come sit down and talk to him. And the way him tell me, say, when me I leave out of the vehicle, say, all right, listen, come meet me Saturday and me go give you a thing and you go buy as much things as you can if you go back to school and you go start back to school. Alright. Because so Bapping, me never really believe him still, you understand? Anyway, the Friday come early, Saturday come and he call me early Saturday morning and tell me say I must come meet him the same place. I go and meet him the same place and him pop off at 25,000. First time 14-year-old they hold 25,000. And he said to me, say, go and go buy your shoes, your bag, your uniform material, get your uniform, so everything where you can start off even for a week to go to school. Whatever left me by, I did just about that. I bought everything I had to go to school because I wanted to go to school. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And I went to school the Monday morning and he sent me to school straight back till him feel like him want to go and have another woman cross with me when me can sit down and watch. So I decide boy, even if him they take care of me, me no feel like say me supposed to they go through that. And I know one and I know two woman me have to deal with. So me I say alright, me must can hold it on my own. So me stop talk to him in a grade 11 and me go out there go work and remember me tell you. If me even go to my mother and I ask her to help me out, you know have man, this, that, I can't bother with the embarrassment and then something there. You understand? And me done they go through my little moments. So sometimes they will come to me and, you know, deal with me a certain way, me rush them. So anyway, a lot of things happen, but me just go up into the thing. There was this particular time, me get pregnant now and no, first me did run away because me did the work and they go back to school and thing. And me send myself back into 11th grade and start up everything, yeah. And when me reach to CXC time, they sign me up for 7 CXC. Just one me never get on because the teacher when want to look up under me and me never choose to him do that to me. So me ask my mother say listen me already dey work me have to dey work to help myself and then something there and she has say me have man and then thing there whatever he must send me go to school and then something there so me ask her if she can help me with even 3 or 4 of the subjects them and me pay for the other rest them she look on me one day and said to me say oh if you go on to the man what they send me go to school and honestly the guy could have do as much as he can and he was trying his best You understand? So me look on it and me just give up because I say me I try so hard in everything. And you understand, still I turn down, see me give up. The way me get pregnant with my son, me did run away. She called me, they tell me come back home, me no come back home. Get pregnant with my son, me decide say alright, I'm my first baby, me go back home for say alright. She fi try fi tell me about how to take care of my son now and all these things like in a baby stage and these things because I don't understand right now about my own child, even though, she do that and all these things and she help me out. But when me have the baby, she a tell the man say him not have to help me with the baby or care nothing for the baby. She would wait. But you know what? When she said that thing, unstoppable, me find out say that's a mistake me I go make because my sister bring in a child in the house when she was 15. You understand? And I was just 9 and I had to take care of that baby. And then she bring in more baby, pan top of baby. And I'm telling you, at 22 years, me take care of baby for and enough. My baby them alone, me I talk about 6 baby. And I took care of all of them. You understand?
But
So me I
why?
look and me I say,
But why
alright, me
did
now
she
make she
tell the
make the
man?
mistake then.
Why did she tell the man him not
Mm-hmm.
have to take care of the child? For what reason?
Well, what she said, she said when my sister have her first child, that child would be her. She would take care of that child. And my brother, if he had lived thus long and had a child, she would have take his first one and take care of it like it was her own. And now I have my first son. She's saying that she would take care of it as her own. But the thing is, it is causing too much controversy.
The viewers
You
want to know.
understand? Because
The viewers want to know if you got pregnant for the same man that was sending you to school at the time.
no, I didn't,
It was for someone
because he
else.
had another woman. Yes, I stopped talking to him and moved on.
Mm.
Yes, I am here.
Okay, so you left that person because he had another woman who was living very close to you, is what you're saying.
Yes, yes, yes.
And you move on to
Very, very
another.
close. And I wasn't just dealing with I wasn't just dealing with that one woman. I was dealing with his main woman and her and I think it was about 3 other ladies that I know about.
And at
And
this
I
time,
couldn't take it.
and
So
at this time you was 14, right?
no, I moved up then because he sent me to school a couple years. So I was about 16.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Continue from there.
Yes. So, when I was about, 17, I got pregnant with my son, and, I had him when I was 18, and, my mother told my baby father that, and I just look at it and I said that would be just a devastation because, the way how my mother deal with my nephew is not the way I want her to deal with my son. I want her to know that listen, if my son do or did something wrong, if he deserve a scolding, scold him. If he deserve a talking to talk to him, and whatever the situation is, deal with it accordingly. But she know, if my nephew did something, she just shove it under the rug. That was the first one, but the other rest of them now hear me now. Let me give you the other answer, Raja, the story. I have a couple nephews and nieces in the yard. First, I'm going to tell you about the first one and the second one. My mother loved the first one, but she said any other one will fall under the first one. She not really business with, so she not gonna love them as much as she loved the first one. So you know, one day there was this time, we in the kitchen, me pregnant with my son, and you know, um, my sister is calling the kids from the cook what do you call it again, mango tree, right? And two of them up there and them nah come down then, nah come down, pick me up a tree top, them a laugh off of you a ground there. So them a laugh off her, and everybody I tell them to come down then, nah come down. So my mother went out there and me watch her because I know the scenario, I know the process, and I know say listen, she always talks that she love one more than the and once me watch how she a go beat them now. When she catch the first one, that was the second one for my sister. That was the first one she catch. You know, she raise her hand high and come down heavy, and she raise her hand and come down heavy. You see, when she catch the one what she love, she raise her hand high and come down like when cotton they fall from off a tree, I saw they come down soft. And I saw she raise her hand heavy like she'll come down feel lick him hard and she nah lick him hard. You understand? She just say take time funny man. Me stand up there and me see that and me say to her, I say, Mommy, say if you lick the two of them, you lick them equally. You know, if you lick one harder than one and they sit there. I mean, I tell her, bring an argument in the house where she give me a box in my face and I look on her and tell her, I say, me no care. Them time pregnant, I say, me no care if you even want to kill me, me I go talk you truth. You should have lick it two of them equally. Anyway, pass them the time they, if, she would have give things to the first one, but she now give things to the second one or the third one or the fourth one for my sister. You understand? So me I tell her, I say, listen, if a $10 break it down, now how much dollar you can break it down and give each and every one, or buy one sweetie and broke up you give every one of them. Because listen, you see in a pit me heart because me know what me carry in my heart. You understand? So me I try to change it now. You understand me? I said to her, I say, when you give one and don't give the others, then go sit down and look into it and say, boy, mama love this one more than Owen love this one. And then you go cause controversy in the house. You understand? A be, you go, if the two of them catch up or the three of them catch up, you go here say, yo, go on, cause mama love you more than me or this or that and all these things. And me I say, boy, this is not something good where you want to see. Anyway, me talk to her about it, she cuss me. She say, me stress her out and then sit there, me talk to her, me go to her and say, me say, me not like how you deal with the thing and then like sit me and in cause me say me just stress him out and then like sit there, so me say, alright, me say she do it again one next time. So me cuss out loud. You understand? Cause I don't like it. You understand? Now my sister now, she is like she not really business about PR pitney them. She work, she love work. You understand? So she will work 6 days a week, but the seventh day she gone all about with if she not have a man or yard, she gone hunt out a road with whatever man she want to hunt with. So she leave the kids them for me every day from me a 9-year-old. And I sit there with the kids them. Why I even sit is that listen, I am a sickly person. My mother was taking family planning when she get pregnant with me. So me come with a lot of complications. Like may have a certain kind of headache that, it take me for 2-3 months every day, night and day. Me can't sleep none at all. You understand? And then me have bad sinus, even when the whole Sahara Desert dust when they pass a hospital pick me up. Me couldn't breathe. Me couldn't no pill couldn't stop me pain. That was how bad that sickness is. And the thing is, doctors never even know what happened to me. And me have to research it for myself and tell them, and then they kind of have an understanding of what is happening to me. You understand? So, me can't really work. So me will sit down and if me have a one here if you do or a two here if you do me do it and make me money and me supply and my sister gone most of the times me have to use my money and feed the kids them, feed our kids them. So, me did it and me try to make she love her kids them and then little thing. Me teach her a little thing. Me say she love man more than how she love her kids them. Me look on her and me say to her, I say, boy, Kim, oh, if you love man more than how you love your pitney them and then little sitting they make more sacrifices for your pitney. If your pitney if you go to school, send them go to school. Reach to a point where one time my sister pick up a man and bring into the house and the man was so abusive that he run down. Well, no, it wasn't the house. She moved out of the house because we did talk to her about that. Yes, and she did move in all the man family them in the house and me talk to her about it, so she did get upset and she moved out of the house gone with the man. So one night me get a call and this call said to me, so me have to come save my sister now because the man a kill my sister, the man a run down my sister with one hatchet and saying go kill him. So me run go for some police now and me run while me they run my slippers pop off of my foot. Me couldn't even stop to see where they. You understand? Because my nephews, my niece, my family is there. So no matter what I'm going through, all of these things, me remember she's my family. You understand? So me run and me go and me get the police and me say, me no want personal charges on the guy. Me just want her to come home. Anyway, she said she never want come. Me force her and tell her to come home. She come home. She did it with the kids them, she gone again. She find this man come like him a smoke coke or something, coming at the house. The man saying go burn down the house with the kids them in her. She run gone, left the picnic them in the house. Me, I feel left from which part me, they run come take the picnic them and tell him say, boy, because I am the ruffian. You understand? So me defend them because I want me go through, me no want nobody do them nothing. You understand? I me feel protective. So me just feel like I am the protector for them. You understand? So me did it and me come and me make sure say the kids them alright, the house no burn down and they could sit there. He take back the man in the house. He have the man, she now work, he reached to a point where she not have nothing. You understand? And she did it and she pregnant with her last daughter. You know, the thing is, it reached to the thing where me all hear things. So me I say, you know what, me no want nobody have nothing over my family member them. No matter what me and them have, me I go do what me I have to do. Me live with this guy, and every time me get all pregnant with my daughter too. Me did have my daughter that time. Me live with this guy and me used to take in things them and pack up in a three big bag, one for my back and two in my hand carry come give my sister. Cause guess what, me want her for alright. You understand what me I say? Despite she a do these things sometime, yeah, me talk to her, she no like it. Me no know how to get to her, me have to cuss. You understand? And then they say me cuss out now because the thing is if me I talk quietly to them, then go out and then tell a bag of lies on me. So I don't like when they tell a bag of lies on me, so me cuss out them say bag of lies on me. You understand? So anyway, you know, I was about 23, I had my daughter, yeah. So, yes, so I only have two kids. So I had my second child and my daughter born in her hand and, he loved my daughter and all these things because me and my baby father did, have a little rough patch and all these things. So, he loved my daughter and thing. And, there was this time when me hear my mother, they talk on the phone, and me I said to her, I say, that time my sister living at the yard too and thing, what are we there? And I say, who that you talk to on the phone? Because my mother husband is there and me I say, no, I can't your husband that and she has said nobody. So me I say, who is that? And she has said nobody. So me I like seriously. So, me overprotective because I knew what I went through and then something and me hear her on phone they talk so sweet to a guy and then stuff them. I said, but wait, somebody I try to lick out my stepfather who me love so much out of, even though me and him go through a rough patch when throw me out of the house, me kinda understand him because, him what mother say he's a old English, so him go eating vegetable and in discipline and all these things. And I never understand that. And I draw a knife off him and he throw me out of the house and say, after all of them things, me and him get over that. So because him never do certain things, better him put me out of the house than molest me. You understand? And because he never do that to me, I respect him for that. And when I hear my mother on the phone, I started feeling a certain way like say somebody I try to take my mother from my father, so she I go bring in another perpetrator into the life into her life again, and my kids are here now, and you understand me? I say, what am I to do? So me get upset and me say, tell me who they on the phone, and she say the person that was in my past had molested me. She didn't say, she called the person name, and me remember me I said, seriously, would you be on the phone with a person like that? She I say he passed and gone. And honestly, unstoppable, in that moment at the first time me would I ever think favor do something to somebody, would I take his number and kill him
But how she fi
because
say
he
that pass
hurt
and
me.
gone? How she fi say that pass and gone though, and she never ever address it.
Hold on, no, unstoppable. I turned to her and I said to her, I said, then, mommy, How could you be talking to somebody who took away the best part of your daughter's life? No, I can't even sit with my friends and tell them, say, oh, I know how virginity feel because somebody took that from me. I don't know how that feel. You understand? And you are going to sit there and talk to that person and talking to them in front of me at that time and telling me that. I got so upset that me I tell her, me I say, God no, me can't believe say my mother they tell me they insult me and me and her catch up in the yard and she put me out of the house again. The one where she bill put me in, she put me out of that one too. So now me decide to listen. She give me a notice and me decide to me not move until me choose to move. And me get so frustrated because me and my sister they catch up because they don't like my kids. My sister don't like my kids. I don't know why. Maybe she's saying that me cussy, meaning that if me I talk to them silently, they don't want to hear me. I'm going to say it out loud. Whether 2 or 3 maybe weeks down the line, because I'm talking this week and next week, and you're not hearing me. I mean, I talk to you so decent and nice. Next time me I go talk it out loud because somebody have to know say I'm saying something to you and not just that me I sit and watch it pass by. You understand me? Because she bring in a lot of men for damage these kids. You understand? So, you know, anyway, flip that, me reach to a point where me decide to leave the house, me go live with this guy, and I live with this guy and live with him for a couple about 2 years and me start develop my little business now and me start go hustle like hunt crab and sell crab and me are the best crab seller. Cause guess what? Everybody love my crab and all these things. Me start uplift my thing because me I say me can't sit down and sell crab alone. Me I go sell some ice cream. All right, me get ice cream start sell. Me I go sell some icicle. All right, icicle I sell. Me I go buy some bag juice. All right, bag juice start sell. Me I go buy some cigarette. And I saw me just start go and turn over, but this man just start take my money. You understand? I don't know what happened. This man just start take my money and I don't like me hold the money from him because me just throw it down in the house. But me I say if you take $1, make me know because me can monitor the thing more better knowing that you take $1. You understand? So anyway, the day and my son find out say him they take the money because him not tell me say I take the money. My son come to me and tell me say mommy, say I him a take the money and something and he show me where the money there and thing. The guy never like it, so him the guy now have a writ against my son because of that. So me there on about the deal with my business now as we move out of my era where me live with my family them and me move into a different area and me round there the deal with the thing and a man tell I'm a stepfather. Let me get to it now. Kids, let me explain this part. Kids, if you're not their mother or you're not their father and you talk to them certain way, they are not going to answer you properly because they don't respect you as yet, or they don't trust you as yet, or they don't love you as yet. You have to develop trust, love, and all of them things in the child for the child can, earn your love and trust back. You understand? So whatever you give to him is what he's going to give to you. So if you're not treating him good, he's not going to talk to you good. And you have to just sit down and if he says something to you bad, call him one side and talk to him and say, listen to me, you're wrong. And so and so and so. Even though me I know your father and then stuff there, but and if you have to school him, but don't box no pitney in their face because guess what? If you box a pitney better the mother or the father, even though it is not right, it is better the mother or the father hit the child than a stepmother or stepfather hit a child in their face. Slap in my hand or in foot, but do not hit a child that is not yours in their face or in their back or somewhere can damage them. So anyway, the man tell my son, say, go and go sweep off the veranda. And a little 6-year-old, him now go sweep off thing good. So him hurry up, shit. So go do for him like a thing and him come around and he say, me not tell her to sweep off the veranda. And he say, you see me sweep off it. He won't forget a slap for go answer the way there. You understand? Because him a no big man, but no box him box him. You understand? So I had to move away. because me I say me can't sit down with a man that would insult me to my child because it would have be like my mother sit down and make a man abuse me. Me say me have to move. You understand? But anyway, before that happened, when I was pregnant with my daughter, and my son, in the day give me some trouble, whole heap of trouble, dash all the things them in the house and he nah here, run up and down, in throw away everything, just scatter and me slap him up. He did sit down for one something where if he put behind the bed, you know, and me slap him up and he run under the bed. I did not know that he was at the top because him know the thing keep at the top, so I would expect him to go up there some because him know say we would just stay at the side of the bed and just drop it over there. You understand? Me can't see over the side of the bed. So me never know say him dead there so now. So he drop in him head when me drop it over the side of the bed and it kinda like give him a little scrape and you know him blood hot because me slap him bleed one little bit. My sister called my mother, tell him say me beat up my pitney kill him. My mother called my baby father, tell him to come take my son from me. Anyway, him couldn't just come take him from me just so. You understand? So my mother take him and my mother give him to him father. Me decide saying you have to come back because I didn't hit him in his head. I put the thing round at the side and he drop, he lick him in the head and he give him a little cut there. So because you know with the little sponge pan the top of it and the board under the bottom the board maybe like cut him there. So you know, so me I explain to them say listen, I didn't throw it and hit him deliberately. Around at the bed corner I keep and me drop it round him. Me never know say him there up the sand and me thinking up at the middle of the in at the middle of the bed or you know. So anyway, reached to that point. She have that against me till me gone wherever me gone live. So when me decide say me now sit down with a man who box my son because me not deal with my son certain way. All when they say me lick him in the head and they say I sure know say I never lick him in the head. And if I went lick him in the head, would I sit down and make a man box him up? You understand me? But I couldn't sit down with that, so I move. And when me move, me never know where me I go, so me decide say, alright, make my baby father keep my son and my daughter, me stay with her and then thing this. So me move and me go out one place and me go work and thing. Till me get back on my feet. You understand? Me get back on my feet now, me come back on my yard and me decide to take back my son. My baby father say me nah get back my son. Me nah get back my son. My mother say me enough to give back me my son. Me say why? He said because me abuse my son. Me say what kind of way me abuse my son? Cause me lick him in the head. Me say I did not lick my son in the head. Me say ask him. And he asked him and he said, oh, how you do it? And he might try to influence the little boy. Even people question the little boy. Even courthouse me go and the little boy talk the truth and say my mother never lick me in my head. You understand? And then the whole thing get to squash when the little boy go talk it out time own mouth because the man decide at 5 years him hold my son at me and I want give me him one day, you know. Me I try fi it was a summer and my son spend most of the time with my mother because my mother decides that she now make me see my son, my baby father decides that them now make me see my son and I say, alright. So me I say, alright, cool. Did and me see him come and he say somebody give him some money to go back to school. So, you know, say alright, me think my mother go buy some book, you know, and them little thing there and underpants and marine and them little thing there. You know, as a responsible parent, me think of that she a go do. Instead the woman go buy the pitney one lab one tablet and one phone.
When you say this, somebody gave him some money, so him come from the father. So the father what stop take care of him after this point?
Well, it was a journey because while my son was up there, you know, at his daddy, at different people, because my baby father threw him out of the house and you know, him did have to dey sleep all past school top few much weeks and then thing there. Honestly, him did a thief fi
Wait.
survive.
Help me if you understand. So them take your son from you, refuse to give you
Yes.
back the child, and then throw him out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Throw him out. He
something
have
that
to survive on his own and bear me in mind my son was maybe about 9, 10 at the time.
so a 10-year-old way him did there.
at his dad. When
No,
dad have him there,
no, me I say
him
when them chew him
out a
out,
road, no
when them
business with
chew
him.
him out, where him go? At 10.
When him chew him out, him tell me because me try to record everything. When he come and he talk to me, I me try to have people to sit down and hear him when he talk. So him say him did over the school they sleep on the house top with another little boy.
So why him never just come home to you after him father chew him out?
Alright. If father tell him say anyhow he come, he go kill him and put him in a tire and buy some gas oil out of the gas station and burn him in a head. So he stay afraid.
Now, if you want to hear the rest of what was shared, all you have to do is click the link in the description. It will take you on over to our main channel, Unstoppable Live, where we have awesome programs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 9 p.m. And you will be able to participate in whatever topic we are having on those nights, as long as you click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can call in and share your views or give some advice on whatever topics we are having at the time. Also remember to hit the subscribe button right here on the recap channel, so once we upload a video you will get notified. Until the next Unstoppable recap, stay strong, stay motivated, but most of all, remain unstoppable.
Unstoppable.